the pro-life movement in the United States is always willing and ready to compromise on the issue of the murder of our preborn. I definitely used to be a person that said, win what you can, get what you can, save as many as you can. But I've now just really realized over the past few years how terribly inconsistent that is. I think the pro-abortion movement sees that as terribly inconsistent as well. And I think it's hard to take a movement seriously if you say something is murder, but you don't act like it. You know, it would be like the groups that want to abolish the death penalty, but they only think half of death penalty cases should be abolished. You know, that would be ridiculous. And they would not get any traction and no one would take them seriously. Yet that has been the pro-life movement in the United States for decades, is, you know, always willing to compromise, always willing to say, oh, okay, well, you know, you can murder babies up until this point, but not past this point, or, you know, in these cases, but not in these cases. And I just think that as a whole, I think if we wouldn't have allowed ourselves to be on the defense for the past 50 years, I think that we would actually see some significant progress. I mean, of course, the pro-life movement, you know, everybody's happy that Roe's been overturned. And I mean, I guess I could say the same thing because, you know, every pro-life group will tell you, you know, it was a legislative decision that belonged in the ash heap of history, right? That's what every pro-life group says. But, you know, is the country really better off now that Roe's been overturned? I can't tell you that I say, yeah, I can't tell you that I agree with that. Abortion is up. Late-term abortion is at historically high levels. Chemical abortion is available in every single state, legally in every single state. Every, you know, pro-life group in the state of Texas and Louisiana and Alabama, you know, all these places where abortion is supposedly illegal will tell you that no abortions are happening, but that's a blatant lie. I live in the state of Texas and they have legal access to abortion every single day, you know, by the hundreds every week. You know, the University of Texas and Guttmacher and these other organizations have come out and said that abortions in Texas have not decreased. And I believe them because we hear it on our hotline. We hear it in our phone calls. Women are still getting abortions. And I can go online to over 70 websites in the state of Texas and type in my own information or a fake name, fake date of birth, fake last menstrual period. I can type in any information I want and tell them I don't have any money and get abortion pills sent to any address I want to for free. That's the reality of abortion in our country. So what I would say to people is that we were grossly unprepared for the overturn of Roe because the pro-abortion movement is always ready. And I can say that just from working there for 8 years. They're always ready. They were ready for Roe to be overturned. They had their playbook written out. They knew that this was going to be a state's battle. They already had, you know, Prop 1 ready. They had these things in motion. They already had them ready. And we thought that we were going to have this big victory and that abortions were going to go away. And that's just not going to happen.
Hi everyone, this is John Henry Weston for LifeSite News. We hope you found this video insightful. For more content like this, be sure to check out the links in the description below. You can also follow us on social media to stay updated on the latest news concerning life, faith, family, and freedom. Thanks for watching, and may God bless you.